morning, Birmingham. Today is Tuesday, December 16th. The time is now 9:39 a.m. I call to order the regular meeting of the Birmingham City Council. This morning, our invocation will be led by Reverend Dwayne Morris, pastor of the Greater Works Church, Birmingham, Alabama, and our Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Councilor Clinton Woods. If you're all willing and able, please stand.
Father, we thank you for this day that you've blessed and allowed us to see. We thank you, Lord, for waking us this morning, giving us a new start, and giving us good minds on this morning. We thank you, Lord, for blessing and protecting us throughout this entire year. And God, we ask you today as we go into the city council meeting, bless and anoint the leaders, oh God. Give them clear direction, oh God, and let everything that they have to accomplish be accomplished successfully on today. And we give you praise and we thank you in advance. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Reverend Morris, for that prayer, and thank you, Councilor Woods, for leading us in the pledge. Good morning, Mr. Clerk, if you'll call the roll.
Good morning. Councilmember Gunn. Present. Councilmember O'Quinn. Councilmember Smith.
Good morning.
Good morning. Councilmember Smitherman. Good morning. Councilmember Vassar. Councilmember Williams. Councilmember Woods. Good morning. Council President Pro Tem Tate. Good morning. Good morning. Council President Alexander.
Good morning, President. Councilors, I'd like to entertain a motion and a second for approval of the following minutes from previous meetings of August 5th, August 12th, August 19th, and August 26, 2025. A motion and a second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay.
All right, thank you. Those minutes are approved. At this time, the minutes are not ready from the meetings of September 2nd, 2025 through December 9th, 2025. At this time, we'll entertain communications from the mayor. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam President, Madam Pro Tem. Good morning to the members of the council, to the members of the public, all of those under the sound of my voice. I have a brief update from the mayor's report. We're asking that everyone join the city of Birmingham and CHABAD of Alabama for special menorah lighting today at 4 p.m. across from City Hall. This annual tradition brings our community together to celebrate the lights of Chanukah under the season's message of hope and resilience, and to share in a moment of unity and with neighbors across the city. All are welcome to attend as we illuminate the menorah and celebrate the spirit of the holiday. So again, that will be today at 4:00 p.m. across from City Hall. Registration for the Birmingham Youth Sports League. Registration is open for Birmingham Park and Recreation Youth Basketball, which is a part of the Birmingham Youth Sports League. Young people can learn new skills, build confidence, and have fun in a positive, team-focused environment. And there is no registration fee. The season kicks off January the 10th and runs through March. For more information and to register, please go to birminghamal.gov/youth sports. Madam President, that concludes the mayor's report.
Thank you very much. At this time, Mr. Clerk, do we have any nominations for boards and agencies? All right, thank you. At this time, for members of the council and for the public, we would like to acknowledge sympathy to the family of Dr. Darrell O'Quinn in the passing of his mother, Mrs. Patricia Marchand O'Quinn. Mrs. O'Quinn is survived by her 2 sons and a host of grandchildren and great-grandchildren, so we do extend sympathy to our colleagues' mother's passing, and I hope you will join us in extending that sympathy to that family as well. At this time, councilors, I'd like to ask that we have common consent to allow special presentations at this time on our agenda. With having that, we will go ahead into our presentations. This morning, Councilor Clinton Woods of District 1 has 2 presentations, and I'll let you do those, Councilor Woods. Thank you.
Good morning. We wanted to take a moment this morning first to just acknowledge we have some seventh graders here from Huffman Middle School, and they'll be watching you closely today to learn about government. So wave if you're seventh grade at Huffman. All right. And show some love to the teachers that brought them. And so at this time, I want to invite Miss Kennedy Wisenhunt and her mother, if y'all would come forward. Just Kennedy, all right. Just humble, but we want to celebrate Kennedy. She recently was crowned Miss Alabama and had a top 10 finish in Miss USA. And so we're excited to have her here as just a tremendous representation of Birmingham and District 1, but Birmingham as a whole, and a great ambassador that we have going out there and just showing what Birmingham's all about. And so we're excited to invite her here today. She is like I said, graduated Ramsey High School, but really built an impressive record in pageantry, has amassed over $100,000 in scholarships, and we have a resolution for her, but I just wanted to invite her to just share a little bit about her journey and let her know we're proud of her. So go right ahead.
Well, first, good morning, and thank you so much for having me. And again, thank you for the love and support that you guys have showed me throughout the years. I'm so grateful to be here this morning, and thank you so much to Clinton Woods for having me. My journey, it has been one filled with a lot of trials, but if I can say anything, I would say just depend on God and always keep Him first, and to never give up. Never allow anyone to tell you that your dreams are too large. Never allow anyone to tell you something that you cannot do, and never allow the circumstances that you may grow up within to dictate where you end up in the future. So I'm just so grateful and honored for everything. So thank you so much.
Read the resolution. All right. So quickly, we'll read the resolution into the record. Whereas Kennedy Wisenhunt, a native of Birmingham, Alabama, whose academic and personal foundation was shaped in this city, and she is a proud graduate of Ramsey International Baccalaureate High School, and whereas Ms. Wisenhunt continued her academic excellence at Clark Atlanta University, where she distinguished herself as an honor student majoring in fashion design and merchandising, demonstrating both scholarly achievement and creative leadership. And whereas Kennedy Wisenhunt has shown exceptional dedication to the art and discipline of pageantry, earning top 5 placements as Miss Alabama Teen USA, Miss Georgia Teen USA, and Miss Georgia USA, and capturing the title of Miss Alabama Collegiate America in 2019. And whereas in 2020, she achieved national recognition as first runner-up at the USA National Miss Georgia Teen Competition. And whereas in 2022, Kennedy Wisenhunt made history as only the second African-American woman to be crowned Miss Collegiate America, earning over $100,000 in scholarships and prizes while representing excellence, poise, and leadership on a national stage. And whereas her accomplishments have garnered significant national recognition, including features on BET.com and being named one of Glamour magazine's College Women of the Year, highlighting her influence beyond the pageant stage. And whereas Ms. Wisenhunt has successfully transitioned into entrepreneurship through the launch of Michelle, a boutique that uniquely blends faith and fashion while serving as a platform for purpose-driven impact. And whereas through the Linda Gale Foundation, a portion of every Michelle purchase supports donation drives and outreach initiatives benefiting underserved communities, reflecting her commitment to service and social responsibility. And whereas Kennedy Wisenhunt currently serves as Miss Alabama USA and achieved a top 10 finish at Miss USA competition, continuing to elevate the legacy of Alabama women on a national level. And whereas through her academic achievements, entrepreneurial leadership, faith-based service, and public platform, Kennedy Wisenhunt remains committed to inspiring young women to pursue excellence, leadership, and purpose in every arena of life. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Council of the City of Birmingham does hereby commend and congratulate Kennedy Wisenhunt for her remarkable achievements and exemplary representation of Birmingham, Alabama, and that this body recognizes her role as a role model whose accomplishments reflect dedication, perseverance, faith, and service. Adopted the 16th day of December, 2025, at the recommendation of Councilor Clinton Woods. Thank you.
Thank you, counselors, so much for bringing Kennedy before us today to bestow this honor for her. If beauty and brains was a picture, it would definitely be Kennedy. I've known Kennedy since she was a student at Ramsey High when I served on the school board, and we've seen her matriculate through Clark Atlanta University, all while being part of pageantry, and you've done such an excellent job. You've had so many firsts. I'm also very excited to see you. I know your mom didn't want to stand, but I know your mother was such an exemplary example of parenting and supporting and being right there for you. So I want to thank her and thank you both. I'm most delighted because while attending Clark Atlanta, not only did you become a favorite student from Birmingham City Schools, but you became our sorority member as a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So I know Counselor Smith and I are very excited to be with you today. And we just want to thank you. And again, good luck. Best with your endeavors. I know you're doing so many things in the community as well as working towards your career and as you continue this role in pageantry. I was so excited in seeing the Miss USA pageant and just knowing that we had you there representing us. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Counselor Smith.
Yes, I just want to add to what Council President Alexander had to say. It's been a joy to see how you have grown over these years.
Thank you.
So congratulations, and just continue doing what you do because you're such an inspiration to other young women.
Thank you so much.
Counselor Smitherman.
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to tell you congratulations too. You know, a lot of times you don't realize how many people are looking up to you that you don't know. And thank you for breaking that glass ceiling. Because I know there'll be a lot of young girls that look like you and be like, oh, I can be Miss Alabama,
Yes.
I can be in pageantry, I can do whatever I want. So, and to come from the Birmingham Public City Schools, you know, that says a lot. So I would love to partner with you to see if you could speak to the youth as well.
I would love to.
Yeah, I'll find y'all afterwards. But I think that would be really good. Just have more positive role models, especially younger people of color. So I'm so excited. I was so ecstatic, not only because you're a Ramsey grad, but just representing Birmingham well. So good luck in all of your endeavors, and however we can support you, just let us know. Thank you, Council Woods, for bringing her here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Madam President,
Yes, I'm
can we do
sorry.
the UC?
I move
Oh,
for
that's
UC.
right.
I think Smitherman.
We need a motion and a second for
We need a
this.
second, yeah. All in favor, let it be
Aye.
known by saying aye.
Aye. Move the resolution.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, thank you.
Thank you very much. And we do also want to welcome the seventh grade government class of Huffman Middle School. We enjoy having you today. We want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy government at its best. All right? Thank you, councilors. We'll return back to our agenda. At this time, before reading the items that are considered for consent, I'd like to read the statement of conduct of business for the city council meeting today. All items designated as consent are routine and non-controversial and will be approved by one motion. All items on the consent agenda will be announced by reading the item numbers only. No separate discussion of these items will be permitted unless a council member or the mayor requests the item be removed from the consent agenda. Additionally, a citizen interested in addressing the council with respect to an item on the consent agenda designated for public hearing, and that's with a small ph, may request the item be removed from the consent agenda to hold the hearing on the item. Any items removed from the consent agenda will revert to its normal place on the agenda order of business. For remaining matters, all matters of permanent operation, those are indicated with a capital P, will be read, and all public hearings will be announced. At this time, Mr. Clerk, would you read the items that are being considered for consent?
Okay, our consent agenda for today starts on page 2 with items 2, 3, and 4. Page 3, items 5, 6, and 7 are on consent. Page 4, items 8, 9, 10, and 11 are on consent. Page 5, items 12, 13, 14, and 15 are on consent. Page 6, items 16, 17, and 18 are on consent. Page 7, items 19 and 21 are on consent. Page 8, items 22 and 23 are on consent. Page 9, items 24, 25, and 26 are on consent. Page 10, items 27, 28, and 29 are on consent. Page 11, items 30, 31, and 32 are on consent. Page 12, items 33, 34, and 35 are on consent. Page 13, items 37, 38, and 39 are on consent. Page 14, items 40, 41, 42, and 43 are on consent. Page 15, items 44, 45, 46, and 47 are on consent. Page 16, items 48, 49, 50, 51, and 52 are on consent. Page 17, items 53 and 54 are on consent. And on page 22, item 55 is on consent. And page 31, item 56 is on consent. And we have one addendum item.
All right, thank you. Councilors, at this time, are there any items that you would like to add or remove from the consent agenda? Yes, Councilor Gunn?
I'd like to remove item 27 on page 10.
That's item 27 on page 10 has been asked to be removed from consent by Councilor Gunn. Any other items?
Madam
Yes,
President,
Madam Pro Tem.
I want to add item 57 to consent, please.
Okay, the request is to add the addendum item 57 for consent. We'll go ahead and keep that one for discussion. That's our addendum item. Any other questions?
Madam
Any
President,
other items? Yes, ma'am.
can we remove item 31?
All right, the request has been to remove item 31 from consent on page 11 by Councilor Smithman. Any other items? All right, Mr. Clerk, we're
Okay.
ready to entertain a motion.
Second.
All right, Councilmember Williams. Councilmember Smith. All right, voting should be open right about now. Councilmember Williams and President Alexander.
Aye.
All right, that vote should be up.
All right, thank you. The items that are considered for consent have been approved. If you were here for either of those items, they have been approved, and we'll continue now with the rest of our agenda. Mr. Clerk, if you please call the first item.
Item 1, a resolution relative to the application of IQAP, doing business as Easy Pull and Pay for a junk dealer's license to be used at 1849 Ruffner Road, Birmingham, Alabama, 35210, and the hearing of all interested parties. Motion, please. Item is before you.
All right, thank you. At this time, we have a resolution relative to the application of a junk dealer's license, and this is a public hearing, so I'll turn it over to our Chair of Public Safety.
Thank you, Madam President. I am going to refer this item back to public safety to satisfy zoning conditions, and they're still having issues with their zoning conditions. So we're going to refer it back to public safety.
All right, councilors, we're entertaining a motion to return this back to the Public Safety Committee. Is there a second?
Second.
All right. Voting should be open. That vote should be up, Madam President.
All right, thank you. At this time, we're returning item 1 back to the Public Safety Committee. Next item.
It should be item 20. Item 20 is on page 7. An ordinance authorizing the mayor upon receipt of payment in the amount of $11,155.25 to execute a quitclaim deed to Shield Property Solutions LLC for the sale of property legally described as the west 30 feet of lots 7 and east 5 feet of lots 8 and 10, block 354, according to the present plan and survey of the city of Birmingham as made by Ilton Land Company, situated in Jefferson County, Alabama, parcel ID 22-035, 332 4, city account 5332, and located at 609 4th Avenue North, Birmingham, Alabama 35203, which was acquired by the city upon foreclosure of municipal improvement liens in accordance with section 3-1-4C of the General Code of the City of Birmingham. This is an item of permanent operation. I need a UC to pass it today.
Second.
All in favor, let it be. I'm sorry, I'm messing that up there. Councilmember Gunn. Councilmember Smith. Councilmember Smitherman. Councilmember Williams. Councilmember Woods. Council President Pro Tem Tate. Council President Alexander.
Aye.
All right, motion on the item. All right, item is before you.
All right, thank you, councilors. This is an ordinance authorizing the mayor upon receipt of payment to execute a quitclaim deed to Shield Property Solutions, and this is recommended by the Director of Finance. Do you need any questions on this item or what we're doing? All right, at this time, we're ready for the vote.
Okay, voting should be open. Council President Alexander.
Yes.
All right, that vote should be open.
All right, thank you. Item 20 passes. Next item.
Should be item 27 on page 10. A resolution authorizing the mayor to execute for and as the act of said city a third amendment to the agreement with the Greater Birmingham Habitat for Humanity Incorporated in an amount not to exceed $450,000, which Greater Birmingham Habitat for Humanity Incorporated will provide grants of up to $10,000 for Alabama Department of Insurance, strengthen Alabama Homes Program for roof replacements for between 50 and 60 qualified low and moderate income residents of Districts 4 and 9 to extend the term of the agreement for a term to end on or before June the 30th, 2026. Motion, please.
Second.
Item is
All right.
before you.
Thank you. This item was pulled from consent by Councilor Gunn. I'll start with you first, Councilor Gunn.
Yeah, I just wanted to know a little bit more information about this item, and then qualifications for residents to participate.
Thank you, Chief.
Yeah, Madam President, so the item is a previously approved ARPA project that was for District 4 and 9. So it's really just extending the term of the agreement to the ARPA guidelines to go ahead and continue to expend the payments. So what we can do for Councilor Gunn is have Mr. Hatcher get with your office to give you an update on how the project is going. It's already an active project.
Did that answer your question? Because I didn't hear the answer. Okay, thank you. Any other questions regarding this item? All right, we're ready for the vote.
All right, voting should be open. Council President Alexander.
Yes, I'm
All right,
sorry,
that
I'm
vote
not
should
paying
be up.
attention. All right,
It's
thank
unanimous.
you. Next item,
Should be
please.
item 31. Item 31, a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute for and as the act of said city a second amendment to the agreement with Neighborhood Housing Services of Birmingham Incorporated, on which the city will provide funding for the Healthy Housing Initiative Program for the repairs and replacement of major housing systems and structures, ADA compliance, site improvements, and utility connections in an amount not to exceed $800,000 to extend the term of the agreement to a term to end on or before September the 30th, 2026. Motion, please. Item is before you.
Councilor Smithman, you had questions on this item?
Yes, can we get some more information about this? Or what initiatives have we done under this? It's like for the grocery stores?
Yeah, again, this is kind of, it's already a previously approved ARPA project for District 4 and 9. So this is just extending the term of the current project that's already being worked in that district. I think District 4 added $500,000 to the project
Okay.
and 300,000, so it's just continuing.
Okay, it didn't say it, that's
Yeah.
why I
It's
just
in
asked.
It's in the back, but we'll
Okay.
make sure that Mr. Hatcher gives an update to the
Okay,
council.
I just didn't know if it was something different or, okay,
No,
thank you.
it's just extending the term of the
Okay,
current agreement.
gotcha.
All right, thank you. Any other questions regarding item 31?
I just got a quick question.
Yes,
for
Madam
the Chief. So
Pro Tem.
Chief, this is just the ARPA funding that the previous counselor and myself allocated for.
That's correct. It's just,
projects in
it's
District
giving them
4 and
time to
9.
go ahead and expend the rest of the fund before the obligation deadline of the end of 2026.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Any other questions regarding this item? All right, thank you. We're ready for the vote.
All right, voting should be open. There you go, that vote should be up.
All right, thank you. Item 31 passes. Next item.
36, item 36, a resolution appointing 3 members to the Design Review Committee, 2 registered architects to fill the unexpired terms of Willie Oliver and Scott Burnett, said term expiring on July the 30th, 2027, and June 30th, 2026, respectively, and 1 resident member at large to fill the unexpired term of Doug Hill, said term expiring on July the 30th, 2027. We need those names and dates.
All right, thank you. At this time, we will pass this item to Councilor Woods in the absence of the co-chairs of the committee. Councilor Woods.
Thank you, Madam President. The Planning and Zoning Committee voted to recommend Brittany Foley, who is a registered architect, and Cynthia Cole, who is also a registered architect, to fill the unexpired terms of Willie Oliver and Scott Burnett, as well as Gina Malisham to fill the unexpired term of Doug Hale. So at this time, I will nominate Brittany Foley, Cynthia Cole, and Gina Malisham to fill these 3 appointments.
All right, thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
All right, thank you. That item passes, and we congratulate those members that will be serving in these new positions. Next item, Mr. Clerk.
I think we took addendum item 57 off. Item 57, addendum item, a resolution authorizing the mayor to provide for a $1,000 payment for the city of Birmingham, 3,637 active employees of December the 8th, 2025, is set out herein with the amount appropriated by the council for same to establish rules and regulations for such payments. Motion, please. Item is before you.
All right, thank you. This is a resolution authorizing the mayor to provide for a $1,000 payment for the city of Birmingham, 3,637 active employees as of December 8th, as set upon by motion of the city council. Are there any questions regarding this item? Yes, Councilor Williams.
Yeah, I think that this shows the 10 of us collectively thanking all the work that our employees do. You know, at the end of the day, I think that what the citizens want from us are those basic city services. And I'm looking at Ms. King, sometimes more complex city services like DNAT. But you know, the basic fire, police, public works, and the employees are the heartbeat of the city, and without them, we couldn't provide any of the services that the taxpayers want. So I think that from the 10 of us, this is I think is this the first time we've done that? It's been, I don't know.
Yes.
Anyway, I think we're very appreciative of our team.
Thank you very much. I echo everything that Councilor Williams has said, and we look forward to giving this opportunity for the hardworking staff of the city of Birmingham. Are we ready now to entertain the vote?
Councilmember Woods and President Alexander.
Yes.
All right, that vote should be up.
All right, thank you. That item passes, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a motion to reconsider the consent agenda.
Okay.
Second.
I'd like to take item 53 off consent so it can be read and voted on.
Okay. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, so the motion to approve the consent agenda absent item 53?
So
Yes.
move.
Okay. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, so we're back to 53.
All right, now we're
I'll
back
read
to
it.
item 53, if you'll read
All right.
that, clerk, on page 17.
Item 53, a resolution to set a public hearing to consider a temporary moratorium on data centers within the city to be held at the regular meeting of the council to be held in the council chambers in the City Hall in Birmingham, Alabama, on the 13th day of January 2026 at 9:30 a.m. and to publish notice of the hearing. Motion, please.
Move the item.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? We just wanted to be sure that this public hearing date was set. We're just setting the public hearing,
Okay.
okay? This-
I did have a question about it,
If you have a question, then I believe we may have to go
Yeah.
into executive session.
about how, just how it came, we're not gonna do all that, but just how it came about.
Executive session.
Okay. No, we're not gonna do all that, I'll just read it.
All right. We're ready to entertain.
Voting should
the
be
vote.
open. Councilmember Tate, President Pro Tem Tate. There you go, that vote should be up.
All right, thank you very much. That motion passes, and we've set that hearing for January 13th, 9:30 a.m. And we'll be publishing notice of that hearing. Any other items, Mr. Clerk? All right, thank you. This time, councilors will entertain any updates from your district, and who's ready? You want to go first, Councilor Smithman? Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. Tonight, 5 Point South Neighborhood will have their monthly meeting and neighborhood party at 6 p.m. at in the social hall of the Highland United Methodist Church. Woodland Park neighborhood will host their neighborhood social this Thursday at 4 o'clock at the Arlington House. And I wanted to say congratulations to all the police officers graduating from the academy this Friday. And I enjoyed this past Saturday partnering with New Hope for the 2025 Christmas giveaway. It was just a great time and reflected the true spirit of the season, serving families, spreading joy and supporting our community. And then we have another event with the Surge Project and one other nonprofit this Monday. And also, happy holidays, everyone. Be safe and enjoy your families. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Smithman. Councilor Smith? You ready to go? You ready? Want to wait? Councilor Woods, are you ready?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the Budget and Finance meeting that was scheduled for December 22nd has been canceled. The next Budget and Finance Committee meeting will be held on January 12th at 3:30 p.m. in the council chambers. The Huffman Neighborhood Association neighborhood meeting is canceled for next week on the fourth Monday. And just wanted to shout out everybody who came out and made the event at Springville Road Library last week a success. We had Pictures with Santa. The library put on a lot of workshop and activities for young people, and we even had like a hot chocolate station and bar. So it was a really good time. Had over 100 young people come out and get their photo taken and just spend time having fun in their community. And so we were excited about that. And there's also wanted to shout out, we had a lot more Huffman Middle School students come in, so I think we have the whole school here, but excited about them just get the opportunity to get a look at how government works. We're going to show you some things today, and just make sure you leave with the understanding of how the Kool-Aid is made. So thank you, Madam President.
Thank you so much. Councilor Williams, are you ready?
Sure, I'm always ready.
All right.
All right, Economic Development and Tourism will be in the chambers today at 11:30. Southeast Lake and Crestwood South Neighborhood Associations will not meet this Monday because of the holiday season. Tomorrow, Councilor Woods and I will do our annual holiday luncheon with East Precinct starting at noon. And we are always jointly grateful for everybody that works out in the east side. So that is all I have.
Thank you so much. Councilor Gunn?
Yes, my first announcement, I would like to recognize the Youth Empowerment Series Group from Woodlawn High School.
Okay.
So if you all are in the audience, wave your hand. All right, thank you all so much for coming. They are here to learn more about advocacy in government. So thank you all so much for coming out today. They have completed 3 months of advocacy education and are here to see it in action. So hopefully you all have seen good governance in action today. The Asher Community Church hosted a Bikes and Boxes giveaway at City Walk this past weekend. Miss Barbara Gowdy Thomas, who is the neighborhood president for Norwood, said it was a phenomenal event. And I'd like to give a huge thank you to the Inglenook, Roebuck, Kilo Springs, and Kingston Neighborhood Associations for hosting us at their Christmas parties this past week. It was a phenomenal event and time festive. Upcoming committee meetings, we have the Community Development and Arts and Culture Committee meeting will take place in the council chambers on Monday, January the 5th at 3:30 p.m. And that concludes my announcement. But before I pass the mic, I would like to wish everyone a happy holidays and hope everyone is celebratory and participate in, all the festivities and have a good time with their families. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Counselor Gunn. Counselor Smith?
Yes, thank you. So on this past Friday, December 13th, the Flourish held their annual Word Up program at the Central Library downtown. It was a phenomenal event, seeing our students as they are sharing their talent through poetry has been great over the last few years. So congratulations to Griselda McCants being the individual winner for that event, and to the Flourish for continuing to put on wonderful events for our students. The Five Points West Library is hosting their annual open house today at 4 p.m. The Five Points West Block Watch is having, West Precinct Block Watch is having their police luncheon tomorrow, Wednesday, December 17th at 12. Also, the Five Points West Community is serving police on Christmas Eve, and that's a wonderful annual event that they have. So as we continue our holiday season, I just want to also extend warmest wishes to every resident in District 8 and our Birmingham community. There are no other neighborhood meetings, but I do wish everyone a joyful holiday season with peace, love, and renewed hope for the year to come.
Thank you so much. Madam Pro Tem?
Thank you, Madam President. The East Ansley Neighborhood Christmas Social will be this Thursday, December the 18th at 6 p.m. at the Ansley Recreation Center located at 2800 Avenue K in Ansley. And Drury Hill kicks theirs off on Monday, December the 22nd at 6 p.m. at Protective Stadium. That's located at 2100 Richard Arrington Jr. Boulevard. There will be no public safety meeting. December the 23rd is canceled, and the next public safety meeting will be Tuesday, January the 13th. If you have questions or concerns, feel free to contact our office at 205-254-2302. The registration for the Merry Kicksmas is Wednesday, giving kicks to kids. So that's December the 17th at East Ansley Library, and it starts at 11 a.m. So please, ma'am, sir, if you live in District 9, register your family, to receive a free pair of shoes. And that's in partnership with Be Kind, Birmingham, Ashley. Always a pleasure to partner with her. And we're going to have music provided by DJ Pack 3000 with TNT Studios. So he's going to be there bringing the Christmas festivities and playing the music to get everybody in the groove. Also, we're going to be opening up a business in District 9, 2 businesses, ribbon cutting ceremony for the new Arby's and Dunkin' Donuts. So y'all come on with it now.
All right.
And that's going to be at the Travel Centers of America, known as the TA by short. It is at 901 Bankhead Highway. So that'll be Wednesday, December the 17th at 10 a.m. So please get your coffee and your donuts from Dunkin', okay? I had an opportunity on Friday to be the keynote speaker at the Salvation Army graduation ceremony. And it was through their workforce development program, which is led by Jahan Quinn. It was an awesome program. I witnessed and saw this in real time. They had probably about 40 graduates that graduated from healthcare all the way down to CDL, electrical, eyelash technician, whitening technician. It was just a phenomenal event to attend. So I am going to challenge my colleagues to reach out to Ms. Quinn at the Salvation Army, because I'm pretty sure it was a mixture of all of our constituents that graduated from that class and support the Salvation Army. So I did, support them again financially. And so I will, and I would hope that you all would do the same.
Thank you.
Also, Madam President, I want to just highlight, I had an opportunity to go out to press seat. I want to thank State Representative Wandalyn Lee Gavan for inviting me, and Michelle Perkins and that six-pack community. The party was beautiful. It was a beautiful, event that they hosted out there on Saturday. Stellar event. The kids were, excited. It's just got a chance to, talk to some people out there and some of my neighborhood, residents and constituents. So it was an awesome event. We saw a bigger vision for, that celebration, that they have out there at the park on One Prayer. I just want to extend everybody a Merry Christmas. Please love on your families, y'all. Please be safe and put these guns down at these family socials. And be very careful when y'all are having these gatherings, who you inviting to your house. And you may not be able to have no gathering, but in the interim, just be careful, and be safe and enjoy your time with your families. It's so much going on in this, when you had the eruption of gun violence going off in Sydney, Australia. You had something at Brown University, a young lady from Mount Brook, was killed in that shooting. I want to extend my condolences, to her family. Because she had a life, ahead of her, and it was taken from, somebody, that just have hatred in their heart. So, ma'am, sirs, everybody in Birmingham, be safe, love on your families, and that's all I have, Madam President.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. These are announcements from District 7. We have 2 more holiday events that will be occurring in District 7. On Friday, the Industrial Center Neighborhood Association will have their holiday social at 6:30 at Greater New Macedonia Ministries, and that is on 2901 31st Street Southwest. Again, that's the Industrial Center Neighborhood Association having their holiday social. And then on Saturday, the Green Acres Neighborhood Association will have their holiday event, and it'll be at 2:30 at the Fish Market. So if you're a member of those neighborhoods, get in contact with your leadership and let them know that you plan to attend. I just want to talk about last weekend in District 7. Very excited for the number of holiday events that were held. I want to congratulate the men of Powderly. This is a group of men that lived and were raised in Powderly. They come back every year and give to their community under their group and their association, and they gifted so many families on Saturday, and I was just happy to partner with them, but just most appreciative of the work they do in the Powderly and Jones Valley community. Also, on Saturday, I had the opportunity to be invited to the Gracilla Heights Neighborhood Association meeting, and during their holiday social, the interim president did honor 3 giants of the community in District 7 in the Gracilla Heights community, and that's Mr. John Wilson, who is retiring as the Gracilla Heights neighborhood president, Mr. Tommy Houston, a former House of Representatives member and longtime member of that community and that neighborhood, and Mr. Donald Debro, a retired educator and another lifelong member in the neighborhood. So it's just great to give people their honor and acknowledge their work while they're there to receive those acknowledgments. So grateful to have attended that. Then last thing on Saturday, we had the Hillman Parade in the Hillman neighborhood. This is put on by the Southwest Alliance and Community First. And so it was just great having members of the Jones Valley Middle School Band, and we also had the drum line for the Winona Dragons. Yeah, we're still waiting on me to get out and do the Dragon Strut just one more time. They just somehow didn't find time for me to get out there with them. So we are continue to be blessed in District 7, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to continue to serve. I do want to join my colleagues in echoing, we really wish everyone a safe and a blessed holiday season. We want you, as Councilor Pro Tem has been mindful of, having a safe holiday season, and just think about things that you're doing before you get to think of the conflict resolution and trying to resolve issues before it takes on any unsafety for your families and friends. We do want to acknowledge we've got Santa out there in the audience. Santa, if you'll just wave. We're glad to see you. And so we're grateful to have you here with us today as well. Mr. Clerk will now entertain our speakers list.
I think I have Aaliyah Walker. Is it Aaliyah Walker?
Okay, and Ms. Walker, as you come forward, we'll ask you for your name and address. We do want to make you mindful that you have 3 minutes, and so we'll go ahead and welcome you today. Thank you.
Press the button.
Yes.
Good morning. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. Before I start, I want y'all to know that I'm not only telling a story, but holding up a mirror. So I hope you see others through me who have grieved longer than I have. My name is Aaliyah Walker, and I have been homeless since March of 2024. Homelessness is not just the absence of a home. It's the loss of stability, safety, and dignity. When you live outside, everything in your life becomes temporary. You're constantly in survival mode, and survival takes all of your energy. When you're focused on where to sleep, how to stay safe, and how not to lose what little you have, building stability becomes nearly impossible. People often say, just get a job, but they don't talk about what it takes to keep one. How do you show up rested and presentable when you're sleeping outside? Where do you shower, store clothes, or keep your belongings from being stolen? Survival replaces progress. I lost a close friend who helped me survive. She fed me, clothed me, even gave me the the clothes off her back, shoes, She showed me where to go, places to eat, shower. She was she was on a waiting list for housing. She died from a heat stroke before she even got her apartment. The wait itself becomes deadly. People are dying while doing everything they were told to do and waiting for help. The city says millions of dollars are allocated for homelessness, but we don't see it. I receive more help from strangers in cars dropping off food or churches bringing blankets under bridges. Then from the systems meant to support us, kindness keeps people alive, but kindness should not have to replace the systems. One of the biggest barriers people don't see is access. You can't get a job without an ID. You can't get an ID without an address. You can't get an address without housing. When your phone gets stolen or shut off, you miss job calls, doctor's appointments, housing updates, and then you're blamed for not following up. Mental health and addiction don't always cause homelessness. Homelessness often comes first. Planned celebrations turn into coping vacations. Coping turns into substances being used to numb pain, stay awake, stay warm, or feel human for a moment. Being in this position showed me how easy it is to slip, not because people are weak, but because they are trying to survive and heal without support. We don't need just handouts. We need solutions. Faster housing placement, real case management, help replacing IDs and phones, mental health and substance abuse support, and programs that teach people how to keep housing, build life skills, and maintain stability once they get it. There are good people with good hearts on the streets. Homelessness is not a lack of effort, it's a lack of access. If the city has the funds, then we need accountability and systems that actually reach the people that are meant to help. We should not have to survive off kindness alone. Tonight, you will go home to safety. Tonight, I will go back to uncertainty. The funding exists. The programs exist. The people exist. The city exists. What's missing is the follow-through. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes. Go ahead, Counselor.
Good morning. I want to ask you a question. Are there any programs that you see currently as effective where you are able to access services?
Let us speak.
There are, personally, I have met people that were helpful, programs that were helpful, but it's all behind, it's like we waiting on them and they waiting on others. So it's all just a big waiting period of everybody needing help.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Thank you again for sharing that. Along the lines of the question that Councilor Woods asked you, I see in the audience Ms. Westry is here, and I would like to get you involved in her program. I know I've worked with organizations that have supported the work that she does, and she's one among many that can provide services that I know that the city supports, as well as various organizations in the city supports. Just today, when we talk about homelessness and providing housing, we had an item on our agenda today where we're going to fund and actually help an organization to build permanent housing, or at least some form of housing that gives wraparound services for the housing that will be provided by the Downtown Jimmy Hill Mission. So we just want to be sure to get you and anyone else that's in the voice of this meeting today or watching this today that we don't have all the solutions, but we are working. I know as a city we're working. There are various agencies out there working, and so we really want to be sure that the help is provided so that you can have the means that you need to survive. Thank you so much for bringing that us today. Thank you. Next speaker.
Thank you,
Oh, I'm
sir.
sorry. For the next speaker, Council Pro Tem.
Thank you, Madam President. Ms. Walker, are you interested in, mental health counseling? Okay, let me give you, have one of my team members to come up and give you Dr. Nadia Richardson's, information with the Black Women Mental Health Institute. I do have free counseling throughout District 9, but it doesn't matter to me at this point. I'm making it available to everyone. So I'll have one of my team members to give you that information. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Next speaker.
Is it Travion Taylor?
All right, Mr. Taylor, you have 3 minutes. Thank you. Give us your name. Address.
Trayvon Allen Taylor, I'm 24, and I've been homeless since 2022. I'm just up here to say that I want to make a difference right now, that I'm homeless, I ain't got nowhere to go for real, and just trying to get y'all to understand where everybody is coming from and everything, and just want to make a difference, that's all.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. I appreciate you coming here today as well. I do know that we do have representatives from administration that can provide you with some of the resources that we're already partnering with. And so if you'll remain, we'll be sure that a member of administration gets that information for you and gets you to some of those agencies that we're currently partnering with. Okay? Thank you, sir. Next speaker.
Reverend Eric Hall.
Good morning to this council, to this administration. My name is Reverend Eric Hall. Many of you know me as an activist with Black Lives Matter, but I've also been a neighborhood officer, and I've also been a case manager helping some of these young people that have gone before you all today. I'm going to share something, and hopefully he don't mind, but Trayvon, the young guy who just gave his testimony and testified before you today, did not share with you that the reason that he's homeless is because of bad policies. Not necessarily policies by this administration, but he was a student in the Job Corps program, and the Job Corps program was shut down by the Trump administration simply because they did not want to deal with his medical conditions. And so he was forced to come back to Birmingham, Alabama, to be on the streets. And these are the daily realities that a lot of our young people live with on a daily basis. Now, I'm going to say something to you, and I know it's not going to shock a lot of you, but I don't know if the council or those in the member of the administration know that we still have a problem with segregation in this city. Our poor people do not have access to use the restrooms at City Hall. Our poor and homeless people can't go inside of the courthouse and use the restroom in the courthouse. Our poor and homeless and unhoused neighbors have to sneak inside of the library just to use the restroom. And I'm not sure if you all know that, but what happened on last week should have not happened in the city of Birmingham. And as we go into January, getting ready to honor Dr. Martin Luther King, Dr. King had a dream of a beloved community. And that beloved community didn't mean turning around our neighbors simply because of how they look or what they have on or how many bags they carry. We are better than that, Birmingham. And I called on the mayor on Tuesday to simply ask him what was going on. Did he know what was going on? Did he have a plan? And the mayor hung up in my face. And so the mayor of the city of Birmingham, you may not like me, And we may not necessarily agree all the time, but you have a duty and an obligation to listen to the constituents and the residents in the city of Birmingham. And so we're calling on this administration to do better. One thing I can tell you about some of these programs that exist, they are not providing the services that they say they are providing. And yes, I will call them out. Urban Alchemy is not doing the job that they say they are doing. And so we need to invest dollars and resources to real organizations on the ground that's providing critical care services, servicing our unhoused and precariously housed neighbors so that we can eradicate homelessness. Homelessness is a result of bad policy. We can eradicate poverty by doing good policies. Thank you.
Mr. Clerk, next speaker.
Militia and Reginald Minor. Reginald Minor. Okay.
All right, thank you. I don't think present. So that ends our speakers list, and at this time, we do want to thank Officer Square. Is he still in here? Yes. Officer Square, we thank you so much for being our officer on duty today, and as always, we thank you for joining us and helping to protect and serve. At this time, counselors, we'll entertain.
Second.
Unless y'all want me to start talking about stuff.
Make the motion.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Thank you. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
So here at the Community Food Bank, we are excited to serve our neighbors in need, and we provide food for those who need it in 12 counties here in central Alabama. Things have been really busy here as we prepared for the holidays. Birmingham City Councilors are here today packing food boxes, and those are our mobile pantry boxes. We build about 10,000 of those boxes every month, go out for distributions, and those boxes are designed to feed a family of 4 for 7 to 10 days.
We are feeling excited and great to be a part of this great opportunity to partner with the Community Food Bank and help pack boxes for families that need some extra love and some extra care, making sure that we get food on the table. Due to the food insecurity and the things that's going on in the nation, we want to make sure that we are able to come here and volunteer to help and do our part, as leaders. So I'm excited to be here with my colleagues, joining in with my colleagues, making sure that we are able to be a part of giving back.
I'm excited to be here today. It makes it come full circle to me because we have a number of counselors that utilize this opportunity to give back to our residents by using this resource. And so by packing these boxes, it makes me understand really the true meaning of what we're doing. And to know that these boxes will go to families in need. And I'm just excited to be here with our colleagues and community partners. We have other organizations that are here. And again, it's just makes it come full circle.
Hey, there's nothing better than working with a team to get some good things done. I'm excited to be here with the council.
This is the most important part of the process here, getting the pack tight. This is the way they will leave the facility and make it all the way to the hands of the families.
It's great. It's great. It's good to know that we are helping families. We've got 4 pilots down already.
This is a great initiative. It really requires a lot of teamwork on our part. I feel a lot closer to my colleagues, and it's really good to give back to the citizens of Birmingham. Considering that we have so many areas of Birmingham that deal with food insecurity. Over 70% of Birmingham is in the food deficit. So hopefully these can help some families.
Making sure that families throughout the city of Birmingham, throughout the region, have food for the holidays.
Some more physically active than I had planned for. So, but I don't know how many boxes have we done, but it's in the hundreds for sure. So we'll find out here in a little bit. Final numbers. All finished up. 5 completed pallets. Woo! It's 351 boxes in total. 351 families will have food for a week.
bingo card. Hold on to your bingo card.
We're here at New Hope Baptist Church. I'm so excited to partner with the Southwest Alliance, Brother Walt Wilson, and the New Hope family as we're bringing some joy to District 7. This is their annual holiday giveaway and parade. We have our Jones Valley Middle School out here. It's going to be part of our parade, a lot of local elected officials, but most importantly, the residents of this community. I wish everyone happy holidays. We have a giveaway that we're going to have following the parade, and so I'm just excited to partner with this group to bring this joy and blessings to our community.
Can we get everybody to just squeeze together in the middle? Get close. From the edges. You can stay in your row, just come closer to together in the middle.
Hey everyone, it's Crystal Smitherman, Birmingham City Council for District 6. We're out here in the heart of West End at New Hope Baptist Church, which is headed by Pastor Clark. I partnered with New Hope to have this Christmas giveaway, to give away boxes, which we got from the Community Food Bank, which is actually where the City Council, we just did our service project there this past week. We have collard greens, we have chicken. I mean, we have all that you need. So this is my first time partnering with the church to do a Christmas giveaway.
We are blessed to be able to have a food giveaway for Christmas, sponsored by our councilperson, Crystal Smitherman. And it's been a wonderful, great turnout. People are being blessed, families are being fed, and it's a time of year when you want to give to others and to help others, and that's what it's all about.
People are just trying to figure out Christmas gifts. The economy has been kind of bad lately, and the grocery store prices are still going up. So just be able to give somebody a meal for the next couple of weeks, I know will help not only the parents and the families, but the kids as well.